ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनं श्रीमहागणाधिपतये नमः। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुस्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। Om. Dear friends, we read this 23rd shloka in the last class, that is about Om Tat Sat. Om, Tat and Sat are three words which designate Brahman. So that is what we saw in the last class. Om Tat Saditi Nirdesho Brahmanas Trividha Smrutaha. There is a three types of designation. Three names are the three words which designate the Brahman, and with that, in that framework, Brahmanaha, Vedascha, Yajñascha, these Brahmanas, Vedas and all the Yajñas, they have been structured in that manner. So they have been formed, they have been structured, or they have been envisaged in that manner. So that is what we saw. And why is this Om Tat Sat? Because we are doing the Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga. Shraddha Traya Vibhaga Yoga, you are supposed to do Shraddha, you are supposed to have this, say this Shraddha or devotion or dedication, in whatever action you do, Yajna, Dana, Tapa, Ahara, whatever it is, you are supposed to have that Shraddha. If that Shraddha is not there by any chance, and Shraddha, there are so many reasons for, there can be some reasons, or rather there are different ways in which that can be measured. That is Shraddha. For example, in Dravya Vishaya Shraddha, suppose you are performing a Yajna. In that Yajna, you are supposed to secure a particular Dravya. Dravya means various goods which are required, some articles which are required. Suppose the process says you have to break 10 coconuts. You have only brought two coconuts or one coconut. So, or the Vidhi says you have to give so many types of Dhanams. And instead of giving that Dhanam, we are only giving 1 rupee, and then you are calling it Hiranya Dhanam. So there are so many things which can be there. So it can be in the form of Dravya, it can be in the form of mantra. Suppose the mantra, the person who is reciting the mantras, that man himself may not be proficient. Or it can be in the form of, say, Tantra also. Tantra means the various arrangements, the process of the mantra he may be reciting well, but he does not know the Tantra. Tantra means how exact procedure, where exactly the Navagrahas have to be kept, where exactly some other thing has to be kept, where Ganesha has to be kept, etc. etc. There is a procedure. So that he may not be knowing. Then there is also what is called Ye Deshe Kalesha Patresha. You should have the appropriate place, you should have the appropriate time, you should also have the appropriate person. So you should have the right place, right time and right person. So there also one may make a mistake. So in so many ways there is possibility of making a mistake, even when you are doing some sattvika karma. Even when you are doing a sattvika karma in a sattvika manner, even when you are having some Shraddha, assuming that you are having Shraddha, there is possibility that there can be some lapses on this count. So in order to and when all these things are there, only the Yajna is supposed to produce some Apurva. Whether it is Yajna or Dhanam or Tapas, it is supposed to produce some Apurva. And when these lapses are there, then there is that Yajna, it will not give its full result. It may give some partial result, but it will not give its full result. So that is why, in order to redeem that whatever karma you do from these defects, this Om, Tat and Sat have been designated. So that is what we saw in the last class. Yajna Dana Tapa Prabhutinam Sadgunya Karanaya. Sadgunya means Sadguna Apadanam. Sadguna Apadanam means enhancing their say sanctity. That is the avatarika for the 23rd shloka. That is enhancing their sanctity. In order to enhance their sanctity, this Om, Tat, Sat have been told. And then we have read this 23rd shloka. We have to now read the 24th shloka about Om. Let us read the shloka. Tasmad Omityudahritya Yajna Dana Tapah Kriyaha Pravartante Vidhanoktaha Satatam Brahmavadinam
Brahmavadinam.
Okay. Tasmat, therefore, Om iti udahrutya. Om iti udahrutya means ucharya. Having recited that letter Om. Om, of course, there you can recite Om instead of rapidly reciting Om, 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 something like that. There is a way of doing it in a more pleasant way. Om. So, Om ityudahrutya, and we have seen that Yajna, Dana, Tapas, etc. in all mantras we start with Om and also end with Om. Om. You say whether it is Gayatri mantra or any other mantra, you start with Om and at the end also we say Om. So, like that. So, Om iti ucharya, having pronounced, having recited that particular Om, Yajna, Dana, Tapah, Kriyaha. So these activities, Kriyaha means activities like Yajna, Danam, that is charity, and Tapas, that is austerity, one's own tapas, all these things. Pravartante means they are being performed, Pravartante, Pravartate, Vartate, same dhatu, Pravartante. Vidhana uktaha means as mentioned in the scriptures, Vidhana uktaha. Vidhana means Vidhi. Vidhi means Shruti or Smruti. Vidhanoktaha means as mentioned in the Shruti or Smruti. So all these activities are performed of this Satatam Brahmavadinam. Satatam means always. Brahmavadinam. Brahmavadin is somebody who is a follower of the Veda. Brahma is, it can give two levels of meaning. One is somebody who is a follower of Veda. One who is doing that Veda Vidhi Anusthana. One who is following the instructions of the scripture. The other level is Brahma. It can also refer to that Nirguna Brahma. One who is having that Brahma consciousness, one who is having that Brahman awareness. Brahma consciousness, of course, I used the word like ISKCON, Krishna consciousness. But here this word Brahma consciousness can be appropriate in this. Brahmachari also is okay. Brahmani charati iti brahmachari. That is, his mind is always focused on Brahman. So that is why he is brahmachari. So he is this here. Whatever lapses can be there, all those lapses will be redeemed, they will be nullified. Say, at least once you have that Brahman consciousness and say Om Tat Sat. So that is the point here. So Brahmavadinam Yajnadana Tapah Kriyaha Om ityudahrutya pravartante. So that is the structure of the line. So all the activities of all these Brahmavadins, they are performed by say reciting this letter Om. So that is the letter thing. Bhashyam also is simple. Tasmad Omit Yudahrutya Ucharya.
Tasmad Omiti Udahrutya Ucharya.
Yajna Dana Tapah Kriyaha.
Yajna Dana Tapah Kriyaha.
Yajnadi Swarupaha Kriyaha.
Yajnadi Swarupaha Kriyaha.
Pravartante Vidhanoktaha.
प्रवर्तन्ते विधानोक्ताः
शास्त्रचोदिताः सततं सर्वदा ब्रह्मवादिनां ब्रह्मवदनशीलानां. So here Yajnadi Kriyaha, all these activities, Yajnadi Swarupaha, which are there in the form of Yajna, etc., etc. Prakriyaha activities, pravartante, they are being performed, they go on. Pravartante literally means they go on or they get performed. Vidhanoktaha, Shastra Choditaha, which have been directed as per the Shastra. Satatam Sarvada, always, Brahmavadinam, Brahmavadana Shilanam. Brahmavadana Shilanam means those whose very nature is to follow Brahma. Shilam is the very nature. They are by nature who are highly disciplined, highly orthodox may be not a correct word. People who are stickler to Vedas, people who follow the Shastra injunction. So you can see how the Shastra is very careful. Not only careful, Shastra is also very kind. Shastra is also kind to include all people. Include all people means, okay, in the last chapter we saw, what is that? Last chapter we saw Shastra, the Shastra, knowledge of Shastra. But then, this chapter started with the question, Ye Shastra Vidhi Mutsrujya. So those who are not acquainted with the Shastra also. So those who are acquainted with the Shastra are at one level. Those who do not know Shastra are at another level. Those who do not know the Shastra, if you have Shraddha is good enough, that is good enough, they said. Then again some further concessions. Even if there are some lapses even in these activities, okay, you please do Om, Tat, Sat, etc., etc. It is like some supermarket offering some deals. So the Shastra is giving so many concessions, so many deals, basically because of compassion for the ordinary man. You see, if you don't give all these deals, people will say, okay, Sanskrit is so difficult, who will learn? So that is the reason why Sanskrit is discarded by everybody, because Sanskrit teachers, they don't know how to teach in a very simple manner. So similarly here also, if you prescribe very harsh procedures and if you say that if there is one small lapse you will go to hell, then nobody will go to hell, I will not bother about it. So the Shastra is so kind that it is making simpler and simpler. If you know the Shastra, it is fine. If you don't know the Shastra also, you do it with Shraddha. Okay, even when you are doing it with Shraddha, there can be some little lapse here and there. So even for that there is a remedy. Okay, you please come in, come, last minute concession. So all the people are say compassionately allowed to basically all this is to ensure that a person is put in the good path. So a person may be doing a wrong thing. Okay, for even that man, okay, you do this Nama Japa, you do this Rama Nama Japa, all your sins are gone, and then you come here, you have become a good man. So that man, okay, till yesterday he has been doing some things, at least on some fine morning he will feel, okay, Rama Nama Japa, I have become some good man, and then he will start coming to the temple, and then from there he will have a small, he will start a new life. Otherwise, if you say that there is absolutely no remedy for you, then the fellow will forever run away. So that is the point which we have to see here. Then next, Tat, we are now coming to Tat. Tat we know, Tat refers to Tattvamasi. Tat is that Supreme Brahman. Tat means that Sarvajñatva, Avachinna Chaitanya. So that Sarvajñatva, Alpajñatva, if you remove, what is common is that Lakshyartha is Chaitanyam only, whether it is in Jiva or whether it is in Ishvara or whether it is in Brahma. So Tat refers to Brahman. So Tadit, let us read. Tadityanabhisandhaya Phalam yajñatapah kriyaha Danakriyascha vividhaha Kriyante mokshakankshibhihi. So you see the first line, Tad iti anabhisandhaya phalam. Up to that point we have to say, take one. Tadityanabhisandhaya, you can't break there, only while reading we broke there. Tadityanabhisandhaya phalam yajñatapah kriyaha, we read like that. But then Taditi anabhisandhaya phalam, that is phalam anabhisandhaya. That word phalam has to be brought to the first. Phalam anabhisandhaya, that is by not keeping this fruit of that work, fruit of that activity in mind, not having that phalabhisandhi. Phalabhisandhi, whenever we refer to karma, we are referring to a Vaidika karma and not to a routine karma like going to office and receiving your pay slip. So that we have to be always clear. Because very recently I heard one Sanskrit University Vice Chancellor saying that this shloka, Karmanyevadhikaraste maphaleshu kadachana, has been removed by some professor from a particular passage, thinking that this Karmanyevadhikaraste is asking people just to do work without pay. It is such a wrong understanding. We are now referring, whenever we are referring to the word karma in the context of Gita or in the Vedic context, it refers to the Shastra Shodhita karma. It refers to some yajna, it refers to some other dana, it refers to some tapas. The spiritual activity it refers, but not to an activity like livelihood, where you are going to an office and making livelihood. It is not referring to that. So it is a great mistake on the part of our people that they have, it is such a foolishness on the part of these people that they removed that particular shloka. So that is why we have to always remember that phalam means phalabhisandhi rahita, always means you are referring to a karma which is a spiritual karma, Vedokta karma, not your routine karma of going to office. So that we have to be very clear in our mind. Because many people, they get confused. I don't know why. They try to give all types of twists to that particular shloka. Suppose you ask, you also listen to some pravachanas or whatever it is, they try to give all types of twists to that shloka. There is no need to give twist because you are referring to a karma. Krishna is talking to Arjuna, and they are talking at a particular level, referring to this the karmas which are mentioned in the Vedas. Mimamsakas have a particular notion about this karma. Mimamsakas, they want that karma alone is the most important thing. Whereas the Vedantins, they say that karma is going to produce this apurva, karma is going to give, make you revolve in this cycle of samsara. You have to get rid of that cycle of samsara. So this is the basic idea. So karma, we refer to Vaidika karma, and now we are not referring to this Laukika karma. Laukika karma, yajna, dana, tapas, that also is Vaidika karma only. Vaidika in the sense spiritual karma, where it is going to accrue some spiritual merit. So that is what we have to be clear. So tad iti phalam anabhisandhaya yajna tapah kriyaha. So phalam yajna tapah kriyaha, that phalam has to be brought to in front, ahead of this word anabhisandhaya. Anabhisandhaya means, abhisandhaya means linking up. Anabhisandhaya means not linking up. Abhisandhi means linking up. Anabhisandhaya means not linking up that phalam, not keeping that phalam in mind, not keeping the fruit of that action in mind. Then yajna, tapaha, all these kriyas. Then dana kriyasya vividhaha, that is all types of this dana kriyaha, kriyante moksha kankshibhihi. Moksha kankshibhihi means by those who are desirous of moksha. Mumukshu. So that is, which means that the earlier shloka is probably referring to, the earlier shloka is referring to those people who are doing it as a kamya karma. The earlier shloka is Om ityuda hrutya yajnadana tapakriyaha. That is for those who are referring, those who are keeping that kamya karma in mind. But here, these people, they are doing all these things for chitta shuddhi. They are doing the same yajna tapakriyaha for chitta shuddhi, that is with Ishwararpana buddhi. So that is why moksha kanshibhihi. They are doing it as a karma yoga. Earlier person, the earlier shloka was probably referring to a kamya karma. This shloka is referring to karma yoga for the purpose of chitta shuddhi. So that is why tad ityanabhisandhaya. Tad. So in all such activities, while you start a particular procedure or a karma, tad, this word tad is recited, and then at the end of that also the word tat is recited. So this is the interpretation. This is one comment made by Shankarananda. Shankarananda commentary, I refer to that now and then. So that Shankarananda, he writes this particular point. So because this particular shloka, because it uses the word moksha kankshibhihi, those who are desirous of moksha. So it is referring to a karma yogi. So that is the point. So see the bhashyam. Taditi anabhisandhaya.
Taditi anabhisandhaya.
Tad iti brahmabhidhanam ucharya.
Tad iti brahmabhidhanam ucharya.
Anabhisandhaya cha karmanaha phalam.
Anabhisandhaya cha karmanaha phalam.
Yajna tapakriyaha, yajnakriyaha, tapakriyascha, yajnatapakriyaha.
Yajnatapakriyaha, yajnakriyaha, tapakriyascha, yajnatapakriyaschа.
Kriyaha. दानक्रियाश्च विविधाः
दानक्रियाश्च विविधाः
क्षेत्र हिरण्यप्रदानादिलक्षणाः
क्षेत्र हिरण्यप्रदानादिलक्षणाः
क्रियन्ते निर्वर्त्यन्ते मोक्षकाङ्क्षिभिः मोक्षार्थिभिः मुमुक्षुभिः ओके तद इति अनभिसन्धाय तद इति ब्रह्माभिधानम उच्चार्य ब्रह्माभिधानम अभिधानम मीन्स नेम ब्रह्माभिधानम इज ब्रह्मणः अभिधानम ब्रह्मणः नेम that is a designation abhidhanam is a designation so this designation for Brahma is Om and how that Om has been worked out and how that Om has been derived we saw in a very detailed manner in 8th chapter when it referred to say this Omkara Shabda Yadaksharam Veda Vido Vadanti. So at that in that context we refer to that word Om and we had a great detailed discussion. Yesterday I gave a very small recapitulation of that. So this Om and also Tat is also this Brahma Abhidhanam. Ucharya then anabhisandhaya cha karmanah phalam. Without linking up this karma phalam, then yajna tapah kriyaha, yajna kriyaha and also tapah kriyaha. So all these activities, dana kriyasya vividhaha, a variety of acts of charity. What are those things? Kshetra danam, hiranya pradhanam. Kshetra means giving land, bhudana, godana, hiranya dana, etc., etc. How many types of danas are there? Navavidha or Ashtavidha? I forget. So there are
Shodashanam is there.
Shodashadanam. Oh, I am not aware. I am not aware. So anyway, there are so many types of dhanams. Bhudana, Godanam, Hiranyadanam, Vastradanam, and so many types of dhanams are there. Adi Lakshana. Kriyante, Nirvartyante. Nirvartyante means they are performed. Karmani Prayoga. Moksha Kanshibhihi, by Moksharthibhihi, Mumukshubhihi. Those who are Mumukshus, Moksha Kanshinaha, by them all these activities are performed in that manner. Then last, Om Tat Shabdayoho Vinyogaha Uktaha.
Om Tat Shabdayoho Vinyogaha Uktaha.
Atha Idanim Sat Shabdasya Vinyoga Katyate.
Atha Idanim Sat Shabdasya Vinyogaha Katyate.
Sadbhava iti.
Sadbhava iti.
Okay. Now, Om Tat Shabdayoho Vinyogaha. Of these two words, Shabdayoho means of these two words, Vinyogaha. Vinyogaha means use or usage. How they have to be used, in what context they have to be used, and in what manner they have to be used, that has been told. Atha idanim, now, Sat Shabdasya Vinyogaha Uchyate. This now, the use of the word Sat is being told. Sat also we know, Sadeva Somya Idamagra Asit. Sat again refers to Brahman. Sat Chidananda. Sadeva Somya Idamagrasit. So these words, there are so many words which refer to, which designate Brahma by the word Sat. So this Sat word, how is that used? Sat means something which is existing, whose existence cannot be denied at any time, in any manner. So that is what is Sat. So that is why whenever something is done in a nice way, whenever something is done in an exemplary way, in a very, very praiseworthy manner, so then this word Sat is used. So that is the thing here. Let us read the shloka. Sadbhave sadhubhave cha
Sadbhave sadhubhave cha
sadityetat prayujyate
Sadityetat prayujyate
prashaste karmani tatha
Prashaste karmani tatha
sachabdah parthayujyate Sachabdah parthayujyate. Okay, sadbhave sadhu bhavecha. Sadbhava means not good ideas and good bhavas. Sadbhava means whenever something comes into existence. Sat. It comes into existence. Whenever something good takes place. Whenever something good takes place or comes into existence. Sadbhava, durbhava, not in that bhava, not in that sense. Not good ideas and bad ideas. Sat bhava, bhava to be, bhu dhatu. Sat bhave, whenever something which was not there earlier and something good has now come into existence. Suppose you perform a great yajna today. You have not performed it earlier, and then now you are performing a yajna, and then that you are performing in a very exemplary way. So that is called Sat. San yajna. Sat, you can use it San yajna or Sad yajna, whatever it is. Sad bhava, Sad. Then you also doing some Sat Danam, Sat Tapaha. So you are doing a good, very, very Shraddha Purvakam Danam. So then you say Sad Danam, Sat Tapaha. So Sadbhave, whenever something good has come into existence, whenever something good has taken place, or Sadhu Bhavecha. Sadhu Bhava means whenever it is whenever it is done in an exemplary way. One is Sadbhava, something good has happened, and done also in a very praiseworthy manner. Sadhu Bhava, in a very welcome manner, in a very well done, we can say. Then at that time, Sat ityetat prayujyate. This word, Sat ityetat, the word Sat, prayujyate. Prayujyate means, tasya prayoga kriyate. Prayujyate means it is used. Prayujyate, yujudhatu. Yujudhatu means from yujudhatu only the word yoga comes. Prayoga, prayujyate. Prayujyate is karmani prayoga. That is indirect, passive. So that is part prayujyate. Then prashaste karmani. Prashasta means praiseworthy. Shamsa dhatu. Shamsadhatu, Shamsati, praises. Shasta means praised. Pra is only an upasarga, prashasta. Then prashaste karmani. In any praiseworthy action, in any praiseworthy activity, tatha, likewise, Sat Shabdaha, this word called Sat, He Partha, Yujyate. Yujyate means it is associated. It is associated, it is applied. So that is the shloka. Okay, is it okay?
Yes.
Then let us see the bhashyam. Sadbhave, sadhubhave cha. Sadbhave.
Sadbhave.
Okay, sataha sadbhave
Sadbhave.
yatha vidyamanasya putrasya janmani. No, it is, I think there is something wrong. Yeah, avidyamanasya. Yeah, they read patham, this patham, correct patham is like this. Asataha sadbhave
Asataha sadbhave.
yatha avidyamanasya putrasya janmani
यथा अविद्यमानस्य पुत्रस्य जन्मनि
तथा साधुभावे
तथा साधुभावे
असद्वृत्तस्य असाधोः सद्वृत्तता साधुत्वम् असद्वृत्तस्य असाधोः सद्वृत्तता साधुभावः तस्मिन् साधुभावे च सदित्येतदभिधानं ब्रह्मणः प्रयुज्यते तत्र उच्यते अभिधीयते. Okay. Asataha sadbhave means whatever was not there earlier. Asat, what was not in existence earlier. Sadbhave, when something good comes into existence. Yatha avidyamanasya putrasya janmani. So you have got a son today who was not there yesterday, but now today you have got a son. So that is something which is good. So he has given a very ordinary example. It can take any example. Other people also have not given any other examples as sadhu bhavecha, samichinatve. Other people also have not given sadbhave, avidyamanatva shankayam, vidyamanatve, sadhubhave, sadhutvecha prayujyate. So no concrete example has been given. You can take the case of a yajna, you can take the case of a good dhanam, something which has happened. So in such cases, avidyamanasya putrasya janmani, tatha sadhubhave. Sadhubhava means then earlier asadvruttasya asadhoho sadvruttata. So earlier who was not there in a proper who was not observing a proper righteous path, who was not in the righteous path, that man comes into the righteous path. Earlier a man who was not in the righteous path, he comes into the righteous path. So that is it. You see, asadvruttasya asadhoho. Asadvrutta. Vrutta means character. Vrutta is not a circle. Vrutta means a character. Sadvrutta means good character. Asadvrutta means bad character. So asadvruttasya asadhoho, of a person who is an asadhu, who is an asadvrutta, of a person who was having a bad character, let us say, unrighteous conduct, let us say. Then sadvruttata, then righteousness. So that man comes into the path of righteousness. That is sadhu bhavaha. That is something which is good. He has become righteous. So tasmin sadhu bhavecha. In such a context, then sat ityetad abhidhanam brahmana prayujyate. Then sat, the word sat is used. Abhidhanam brahmana. This brahmana abhidhanam prayujyate. Because all other things, it is as good as asat. The point is, somebody may be existing, but then he is doing all unrighteous things. So that is something, it is as good as non-existing. So when somebody who is on a wrong path comes into the right path, then you say sat. That means his existence is worth mentioning. Otherwise his existence was not worth mentioning. So that was asat only. So that, of course, that also is going, Shankaracharya is going to say that, Krishna himself is going to say that. And then sadvruttata sadhubhavaha tasmin sadhubhavecha. In such a context, sad ityetad abhidhanam brahmanaha, this name or designation of Brahma, prayujyate means tatra uchyate, it is told, abhidhiyate, it is mentioned. Then prashaste karmani vivahadaucha
प्रशस्ते कर्मणि विवाहादौ च
तथा सत्शब्दः पार्थ युज्यते
तथा सच्शब्दः पार्थ युज्यते
प्रयुज्यते इत्येतत्.
प्रयुज्यते इत्येतत्.
So prayujyate, yujyate only the one say what is this upasarga or preposition pra. So prashaste karmani. Prashasta karma means something which is a good, an auspicious karma. Prashasta, here it is taken as a sort of auspicious karma. Auspicious karma, or something which has been done in a very praiseworthy manner. Not only there is not only vivaha, you can take the example of any good activity which is performed in a very, very exemplary, praiseworthy manner. In such things, tatha, sat shabdaha, this particular word called sat, partha, he partha, yujyate, that word is used in all such contexts. Ityetat. Then next, yajna karmani.
Actually we have to read this 27.
Is it not the avatarika?
No, sir.
No, it is not there. 1 minute. Okay, it is not there. There is no avatarika at all. Okay. Next shloka. Yajne tapasi dane cha
यज्ञे तपसि दाने च
स्थितिः सदिति चोच्यते
स्थितिः सदिति चोच्यते
कर्म चैव तदर्थीयम्
कर्म चैव तदर्थीयम्
सदित्येवाभिधीयते.
तदित्येवाभिधीयते.
ओके. यज्ञे तपसि दाने च स्थितिः सद इति च उच्यते. And also this word sat is also used in this context. When yajne, in the context of a yajna, tapasi in the context of a tapas or austerity, in the context of dana, sthitihi, sthiti means stha dhatu, nishtha. Sthiti means nishtha, that steadiness. You are there with a steady mind in that, without getting disturbed. You are following that particular path. You are doing a yajna. You are following that particular path. Dana, there is a steadiness in that. You are consistently doing that. Consistency, steadiness, that sthiti. So that sort of thing is says sthitihi, steadiness, nishtha, sad iti cha uchyate. Iti cha means, and also not only in the earlier, as told in the earlier shloka, gave examples of something new coming into existence, or something which is exemplarily done, or some other praiseworthy activity. But here it is referring specifically to yajna, dhanam and tapas. In those things, sthiti or steadiness or nishtha, your dedication, sense of dedication. Sthiti, you can also say sense of dedication. That is also called sat, saditisha, uchyate. Sat here means righteous. Sat means righteous. Something which is truthful. Then karma chaiva tadarthiyam. Tadarthiyam is towards that purpose, towards that object. Tadarthiyam, towards that object. So what is that object? We can take it as, you can see, sad is referring to Brahma. Tadarthiyam is towards that object means Ishwararpana buddhi. Tadarthiyam, Ishwararpana buddhi, karma api Ishwararpana buddhi. You see, here Madhusudana Saraswati writes something. So, tad anukulam karma tadarthiyam. Tadarthiyam is tadanukulam karma tadarthiyam. That which is in that direction, an activity in that direction, that is called tadanukulam karma. Tadanukula, you understand. Tadanukulam karma, something which is say in that direction, an activity in that direction, that is called tadarthiyam. Bhagavadarpana buddhya kriyamanam karma. So that is what he writes. That is, with that Ishwararpana buddhi you are doing a karma. That is called tadarthiyam karma. So that sort of karma, karma cha eva tadarthiyam, sad ityeva abhidhiyate. You also call it sat. Sad ityeva abhidhiyate. These are various situations in which that word sat is used. So the earlier shloka gave some examples. This particular shloka is also giving some examples. Say sthiti, that nishtha, dedication is one. Then karma chaiva tadarthiyam, in that direction, any activity in that direction. Tadarthiyam means in that direction, any activity for that purpose. Or Ishwararpana buddhi, that is also called sat. Sat means something which is truthful, something which is righteous. So that means, that is it. Then let us see the Bhashyam. यज्ञे यज्ञकर्मणि
यज्ञे यज्ञकर्मणि
या स्थितिः
या स्थितिः
तपसि च या स्थितिः
तपसि च या स्थितिः
दाने च या स्थितिः
दाने च या स्थितिः
सा च सद् इति उच्यते
सा च सत् इत्युच्यते
विद्वद्भिः
विद्वद्भिः
कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं
कर्म चैव तदर्थीयं
यज्ञदान तपोर्थीयं
यज्ञदान तपोर्थीयम्
अथवा यस्य अभिधानत्रयं प्रकृतं तदर्थीयम्
अथवा यस्य अभिधानत्रयं प्रकृतं तदर्थीयम्
ईश्वरार्थीयम् इत्येतत्
ईश्वरार्थीयम् इत्येतत्
सदित्येव अभिधीयते.
तदित्येव अभिधीयते.
Okay, yajna means yajna karmani, in the activity called yajna. Then ya sthitihi, whatever nishtha, whatever dedication you have, and tapasicha ya sthitihi, the dedication you have in tapas. So similarly, the dedication you have in dhanam. So all these things, they are called sat, something which is righteous, that is appropriate, that is something you have, you tick mark it and then you say it is yes, you stamp saying that it is sat, it is something which is say pure, something which is say something which is sanctified, something which is righteous. So that is what is sat. Then sadit uchyate vidvadbhihi. Vidvadbhihi means by vidwan, by sages, let us say. Then karma chaiva tadarthiyam. Tadarthiyam means any activity in that direction. What is that tadarthiyam? Yajnadana taporthiyam. So there are two meanings which Shankaracharya is giving. Tadarthiyam means towards that yajna, towards that dana, towards that tapas. Any other activity which is associated with them, yajna, dana, tapaha, that also can be called tadarthiyam. Athava means or yasya abhidhanatrayam prakrutam tadarthiyam. Yasya abhidhanatrayam means these three names, to whom do they belong? To Brahma. To whom do they belong? This abhidhana, whom do they designate? Brahman only. Yasya abhidhanatrayam prakrutam. Prakrutam means in this particular context. Prakrutam, they are Brahmana abhidhanam. Yasya abhidhanatrayam prakrutam tadarthiyam. That is, yasya abhidhanatrayam is यस्य ब्रह्मणः अभिधानत्रयम्, यस्य ब्रह्मणः एतत् त्रयम् अभिधानत्रयम्, यस्य ब्रह्मणः एतत् अभिधानत्रयम्, that is the Brahman for whom these three are the names, the Brahman for whom these three are the designations. So for that Brahman tadarthiyam, so that means that the word tat is Brahma. The word tat again is, it's a good thing which suddenly came. Tat again here means Brahma. So tadarthiyam. So here we are referring to all these three names, they refer to Brahma only. So that Brahman of whom these three designations are there, tadarthiyam, in that direction or true for that purpose, which means Ishwararthiyam. That means Ishwararpana buddhi, the same which Madhusudana writes Bhagavadarpana buddhya. So with that Bhagavadarpana buddhi, whenever such a thing is done, sad ityeva abhidhiyate, it is called sat, it is something which is called, yes, it is an activity in the right direction, it is an activity towards that you have done in Ishwararpana buddhi, and then it is a righteous action. Sadityabhidhiyate. Then tadetad yajna dana tapadi karma satvikam.
तदेतद् यज्ञदान
तपादि कर्म सात्विकम.
यज्ञदान तपादि कर्म असात्विकम.
Your book says asatvikam. What is the full sentence?
तदेतद् यज्ञ तप आदि कर्म असात्विकम.
We can take that also. That sentence also you can take and interpret in a slightly different way. Yajnadana tapadi karma satvikam vigunamapi. Let us read this. Vigunamapi Shraddha Purvakam Brahmanaha Abhidhanatraya Prayogena Sagunam Satvikam Sampaditam Bhavati. Okay. Tadetat Yajna Dana Tapa Adi Karma. So this type of karma, this Yajna, Dana, Tapa, Adi, all types of karma, Satvikam, which are by nature Satvikam. So that is how, if I take my patham, I can say like that. If your patham has to be taken asatvikam, even when it is asatvikam, so in that manner we have to interpret, that's all. Satvikam. Vigunamapi. Vigunam means though it is devoid of certain gunas, though it is having slight defects. Vigunam means defective. Vigunamapi. That is vigataha gunaha. Vigataha gunaha vigunaha. So that is it. So vigunamapi means something which is defective. Some defect is there. Even then, Shraddha Purvakam, with all devotion, with all that sense of devotion, Brahmanaha Abhidhanatraya Prayogena, by employing or by using this Abhidhanatrayam, Om, Tat and Sat, by using these three, Prayogena means by using, by employing these things, Sagunam, Satvikam, Sampaditam Bhavati. It becomes Sagunam, the defects are overruled, the defects are nullified. Then Satvikam, it becomes a Satvika karma. Satvikam cha Sampaditam Bhavati. Sampaditam means it is accomplished in that manner. Sampaditam means it is accomplished in that manner. For example, when we perform some pujas, at the end the pujari says Sarvam Sampannam, Susampannam. Have you heard that line anytime? Sarvam Sampannam, Susampannam, they say. Susampannam means yes, it is well done, it is well done. So that is Sampaditam. Shraddha mantra, and also in other mantras also they say Sarvam Susampannam, Ayam Kratuhu Susampannaha. So something like that. So this Sampaditam Bhavati means it is properly accomplished, it is properly done, it is well done. So that way. So a pat on the back. So Sagunam, Satvikam, Sampaditam Bhavati. So it becomes something which is Satvika, it is certified as something which is well done. So that is it. Then last shloka of this Adhyaya, Ashraddhaya Hutam Dattam. Avatarika, there is no Avatarika here. Ashraddhaya iti, that's all. Ashraddhaya Hutam Dattam. Tapastaptam Krutam Chayat. Asadityuchyate Partha. Nacha tat pretya no iha. Okay. Asad Ashraddhaya Hutam Dattam. Hutam means yajna. It referring to yajna. Hutam means something which is put in the as an oblation in the fire. In that yajna, whatever oblation you give in the fire, it is called hutam. Ashraddhaya hutam. Whatever is just given with all disrespect or something which is lack of shraddha, lack of devotion. You are spending all things, but then you are doing it in a mechanical way without paying any attention. Your mind elsewhere or with some disregard. So that is what is ashraddha. Ashraddhaya hutam. Dattam. Similarly, Ashraddhaya Dattam. We have seen examples of what are all Ashraddha. Yes. Ashraddhaya, that is something Asatkurtam, Avagnatam, etc., etc. All those things are Ashraddhaya. Then Hutam Dattam cha. Tapaha Taptam. Similarly, tapas also you do in the same manner. You are doing some upavasa, but all the time you are cursing yourself. What is this? Why am I doing this upavasa? You may be doing upavasa, but there is no shraddha. Or while doing upavasa, you may be playing cards instead of reading some Gita or something like that. Somebody may be playing cards, or somebody may be watching some movies. So that is what we see on the Shivaratris. All these Shivaratris, when they do upavasa and then when they do say keep awake in the night, to keep awake in the night they play cards or they go to some say movies. So there is a second show also on that day or a third show also till early in the morning, so that all the people are awake. So seeing all the dances which are there in that Rajoguna, Tamoguna filled movies which are there, which are deaf. So all those things we see and then we feel that yes, we have done a sacred deed. So all those things, Tapaha Krutam Chayat. Then Asad Ityuchyate Partha. All those things they are called Asat. Asad means unrighteous, false, as good as non-existent. Asad literally means non-existent. So this Asad Ityuchyate means they are all unrighteous, false, as good as non-existent. Ityuchyate he Partha. Nacha tat pretya no iha. All that activity, tat means all that activity, Ashraddhaya, Hutam, or Dattam, or Taptam, so all these things, this tat is referring to that, not to Supreme Brahman. Nacha tat, that particular activity, tat means that particular activity, nacha pretya, no iha. Pretya means in the afterlife, pra plus pra in gatau, that is after having departed, no iha, nor here. It is neither here nor there. So that is it. Neither here nor there. All the activity which is done with a sense of, with a lack of dedication, all those things, they are as good as non-existent. They are unrighteous, false. So they do not give either. They do not give benefit either here nor in the other world. So that is the meaning. Then tatra cha sarvatra shraddha pradhanataya
तत्र च सर्वत्र श्रद्धा प्रधानतया
sarvam sampadhyate yasmat tasmat.
सर्वं सम्पाद्यते यस्मात् तस्मात्.
Okay, this is the avatarika. Okay. Tatra cha sarvatra shraddha pradhanataya, with shraddha as the most important thing. Shraddha pradhanataya means shraddha as the most important thing. Sarvam sampadhyate, all things they get accomplished. All things get accomplished only when shraddha is there. Shraddha being the main thing. Shraddha pradhanataya means shraddha being the main thing. All things get accomplished. Therefore, yasmat tasmat, because it is so, therefore, yasmat tasmat means because it is so, therefore, ashraddhaya hutam, then havanam kurtam. We are putting it, you are putting some oblation into fire. Then dattam cha brahmanebhyah ashraddhaya. Okay, well, let us read. Ashraddhaya hutam havanam kurtam.
अश्रद्धया हुतं हवनं कृतं.
Dattam cha brahmanebhyah ashraddhaya.
दत्तं च ब्राह्मणेभ्यः अश्रद्धया.
Tapah taptam anushtitam ashraddhaya.
तपः तप्तम् अनुष्ठितम् अश्रद्धया.
Tatha ashraddhayaiva krutam yat stuti namaskaraadi.
तथा अश्रद्धयैव कृतं यत् स्तुति नमस्कारादि
Tat sarvam asadityuchyate.
तत्सर्वम् असदित्युच्यते.
Mat prapti sadhana marga bahyatvat.
मत्प्राप्ति प्राप्ति साधन मार्ग बाह्यत्वात्.
Partha.
पार्थ
Na cha tat bahvayasamapi.
न च तत् बह्वायसमपि
Pretya phalaya
प्रेत्य फलाय
na api iha artham.
न अपि
Ihartham sadhubhihi ninditatvad Sadhubhir ninditatvad
साधुभिर्निन्दितत्वादिति.
Okay. Ashraddhaya hutam havanam kutam, whatever has been offered in the fire. And similarly, with the same ashraddha, dattam brahmanebhyah ashraddhaya, whatever has been given to various people. Then tapaha taptam anushtitam ashraddhaya, in the same manner, whatever has been anushtitam, that is whatever has been performed. Then ashraddhaya eva kurtam, stuti namaskaradi. Stuti means not stuti of a human being. We were talking about stuti of a Lord. Stuti, you do some puja, devata puja, you will say ashtotra shatanama stotram. That is what is stuti. Stuti and stotram are one and the same. Stuti, stotram, stauti, stuti. So in that stotram, okay, you are reciting that stotram, but you are not having any shraddha in that. We are just seeing when that stotram will be over, because there is a nice aroma of that from the kitchen is there. So and here you have sat down with your Vishnu Sahasranama or something like that, and by the time you complete 100 or 200, then there is a nice aroma. So naturally, so the mind is there only. So like that. Yat stuti namaskaradi. You also do some namaskara with all ashraddha. So that all those things, tat sarvam asad ityuchyate. All that thing is unrighteous. It is called asat ityuchyate. Mat prapti sadhana marga bahyatvat. It is bahya means beyond. It is outside. Bahya actually means outside. It is outside the purview of the sadhana. Mat prapti sadhana. That is, it is outside the purview of the means which reach me. Which lead to me. You see, there are certain paths which lead to, say, the Brahman. So, what all this asad is something which is outside it. Which is outside it means which is something which doesn't fall into that category. This ashraddhaya hutam is something which does not fall into the category of sadhanas which will lead you to Brahman. So, mat prapti sadhana marga. Mat prapti sadhana marga means all these paths which lead to me. And this ashraddha is something which is bahya, which is something which is outside, which does not fall in that, which does not fall in that category. Hey Partha. Then nacha tad bahvayasamapi. Though it is done in a very strenuous way, bahvayasamapi. You have done with all a lot of strain you have undertaken, you have undergone. So bahvayasamapi. Pretya, having departed, phalaya na, na, this word, there are two words, na, nachatat pretya no iha. So the one word, one na, also means na api, apyartham, api, and also, api means and also, api iha artham, api iha artham means that na here means iha artham. Sadhubhir ninditatvad, it is sadhubhir ninditatvad, because this is something which is disapproved by the sadhus. Ninditatvad means because it has been disapproved. What? All this unrighteous action has been disapproved by the sadhus, disapproved by the sages. So that is why it is called asat. Why is it called asat? Sadhubhir ninditatvat. It is called asat because it is something which is disapproved by all sages, all learned men, disapproved by the virtuous people, disapproved by the shastra, disapproved by the sadhujana. Sadhubihi means sadhujanaihi. Sadhujanaihi ninditatvat. So it is Srimad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya. Oh, fine. The first also that I should have read. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Shraddhatraya Vibhaga Yogo Nama Saptadashodhyayah. Okay, so that is how we complete today. Then maybe tomorrow, now what is the time? About 10 minutes. But 9 minutes is too short a time to do review. That will also display our lack of Shraddha if we do that. So we will do it tomorrow even if it takes half an hour. It is a small adhyaya. It may not take more than half an hour. Let us see what time it takes. But then we will do it tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi.